I'm Naruto Uzumaki, and I'll be commentating this match.
And I'm Tatsu, the disco girl.
And I oop.
Alright. Sorry, game number 1. We got Oops Master Wood versus Mass.
Masks. It was literally handed right to you. Anyway.
So was the L I got on winners. But anywho.
Boomer here, Mr. Wood, is doing a pretty good job of just rushing down Yoshi right now. Mass is trying to use these eggs to kind of break his way into Wood zone, but it's not really working out for him. Up B out of shield, great option for Game & Watch. So probably going to see a lot of that, especially with Mass landing on Wood's shield a lot. Yeah,
and Mass is at pretty high percent already so early into the game. Just try and find some straight hits onto Wood, but as we know, you can't really do much on Game & Watch's shield because it's a free up B out shield. Right there, just going for the up tilt, taking the first stock with the little happy flag man.
And you'll see a lot from Wood when he's edge guarding. He's going to do like high back air into low back air. Try to wait for that air dodge for the first one and then hit you with the second one. So Mass needs to try to stay on stage as much as possible. Wood taking a pretty commanding lead so far.
Yeah, I haven't really seen much of Wood's Game & Watch. I've only really seen him play when he plays Hero because he is a duo main with Game & Watch and Hero. But you know, Mass trying to just find some more percent. They're even percent, but like the stock deficit and the percent that just keeps growing and growing, the more combos Wood is able to find on Mass. So I really think Mass just needs to utilize some of Yoshi's silly gimmicks, like not being able to get shield poke, using that double jump armor as often as he can, just to try and find a safe way in. Don't really agree with that Nalby there, but I do agree with that one right there.
Mass is using a lot of the eggs, especially in disadvantage, and I think it's really hurting him more than it's helping him. Wood's really able to read that and slip underneath the arc of the egg.
Yeah, especially reflecting that 1 egg with the bucket. Yeah. I really like that player. Almost rolling in, isn't going to get the down smash, but will tell Mass to take a seat.
Yeah. And we saw that earlier from Mass where he was trying to fair, especially near the ledge, trying to take an early stock. He's going to need something really crazy to take this game from Wood, especially like an early fair or something like that. Trying to go for these tech chases too off of Nair, and not really working out for him.
Didn't really get the parry, but I will say that I feel like a lot of people don't realize you can't really do aerials from ledge against Game & Watch because they're going to be expecting that. Yeah. And if they're doing like up smash or shielding, you're just going to get punished every time. But Mass doing a pretty good job getting the first stock from Wood of this game is down a pretty hefty amount.
Killing with back air at center stage too. Died off the top.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to use this. I think that's up tilt. Trying to get a lot of conversions off of that. You'll see. Up
I like
tilt
that drag down back air. Oh, gets carried. Thought he was going to go for the up air there.
It's really big damage doing up tilt to up air. You can probably get another up air off of that.
Right.
The short hop fair is a very interesting option, but hey, he hit one of them.
He's probably trying to get a grounded spike and try and get follow up. Like the egg there, isn't going to get much off of it. Is going to try for a corner position. Oh, jab run up down to interesting.
I think he's trying to do trip with the down tilt. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Mass should try and go for an up smash there instead of a side smash. I don't know how difficult that would be to input. I imagine it's rather difficult. But I feel like it would be just such a good conversion doing that short hop drag down there into the turnaround up smash. I feel like you could see out stocks way quicker than try and anticipate. Oh, air dodge is a way to get back. Very smart move. Really very smart. Really like the way he utilized Yoshi's air mobility right there.
Almost dying off the top to back air again, but good DI on that.
Yeah, good job not jumping while he was in that last one too. Oh, but unfortunately is going to SD, and Wood will take game number 1 over Max.
Mr. Game & Watch wins!
But yeah, that was a very, very good game number 1 there from both players. I really like the adaptation Mass started incorporating later on in the game, but I feel like in this game number 2, he needs to start doing those things he was doing earlier in the game for game number 2.
Yeah, I think a big thing was that he stopped trying to use the egg in disadvantage. I think Wood had a pretty good read on that, was able to get a lot of damage off of those punishes. So as soon as Mass stopped doing that, played a little bit more aggro instead of playing defensive, he was able to get a lot more percent. He needs to just kind of play patient, not try to go for these early fairs at the ledge. Just kind of take his time, get the jab block reads that he's going for, and I think that this could very easily give a game 3.
But we got a Hero now.
Oh, well, you know.
In Hero and Smash
throw everything I just said into the trash can.
I mean, some of it still applies, you know. Hero not having the best lane game, so Mass will be able to take advantage. Like right here, getting those multiple up airs, going for that low nair. All right.
I
Wood-
think
Go ahead.
Hero's going to be a lot heavier too, so Mass is going to have a lot easier time getting these up tilt to up air combos and all that good stuff that he was struggling against Floaty Game & Watch with.
Like, as we see right here, you already took the first stock, which is under 30 seconds, complete opposite of what we saw game number 1, with Wood just controlling neutral. And I think part of the reason is, on Smashville, he doesn't really have the room to pull out the spells he wants, but pulling out that menu right there, trying to just find some spell, and Matt's doing a really good job of just zoning him out with these eggs, not letting him have the chance to pull out menu, because if he pulls it out, he's just going to take a chip damage.
Yeah, it's really, really good pressure there. Even being across the stage, he was still able to pressure him and not let him pull out.
But pulls out the bounce is going to nullify those eggs, so he can safely approach now.
But as we saw earlier, Mass does not struggle when going in. He got the first stock without using any eggs and just playing really, really aggro.
Right.
Ooh,
Nice jab block into the F smash. Really like that play there.
Tries to catch him with that down air, but I think
he didn't charge it for long enough.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, it's gonna go low. Could be big.
And he tries to catch him with that up B, setting it up at the ledge, but
Unfortunately, don't really agree with that up B there, but he isn't going to get punished for it. He's going to switch it into Psych Up so he can do a bit more extra damage and knock back with his next hit. Up throw, Psych Up, good job. Putting on the bounce really like that to nullify the egg zoning so that he can just menu safely.
Mass is just kind of hanging out on the respawn platform, waiting that out as long as humanly possible.
Right.
Even though he probably shouldn't be just relying on eggs, it's really unfortunate to have bounce out. So I think he was just trying to wait it out regardless of if he was planning on camping him out or if he was going in.
I mean, yeah, because bounce is already gone too, so, you know, wing, as you said, was a very good idea on Mass's part. But I feel like Mass is trying to find a offstage fair right here for his Yoshi.
Nice roll read on that with that fair. Waits out at ledge. Interesting that we didn't see like a
I feel like Nair in that position would put Wood in a much worse spot. All right, air dodging away to ledge. And I really like how we've seen when Wood is on the
that's
unfortunate. But when Wood is on ledge, we see Mass just do a quick down tilt and knock him off, and I really like that.
Okay,
going down low.
That was really good weight there from Wood to not just immediately up B. He definitely would have gotten hit by that, and that probably would have been his stock.
Yeah, the Psych Up has gone away because he did land that forward air.
And this is even. This is honestly even. He tries to hit him with that thwack. Unfortunately,
all right, Snooze, very bad position, is going to get off the ledge. Oh,
my God.
So unfortunate. It's still alive. Very good. All right, is going to heal. Thought he acts. All right, has
Magic Burst.
No, is going to go for the Psych Up.
Okay, that was probably smart. Mass knew he saw the Magic Burst on.
Oh, nice spike right there.
So close, though. A lot closer than it needed to be.
Yeah,
but that was smart from Mass to just kind of stand back. He saw the Magic Burst on the menu. He was like, I'm not going to approach. That will definitely kill me. So that was smart of Wood to kind of counteract that and go for the Psych Up instead.
Yeah, and I also really like how patient Wood was playing when he was playing from behind. He almost brought it back at zero. He was doing a really good job, but I feel like some of his upbeats and disadvantage didn't really need to be upbeats, but like he didn't get punished, so I can see why. And is opting to switch back to the game. Watch, I feel like this is a very good move on his part.
Yeah.
All right, starting off on Battlefield here.
I know this is a good stage for both characters, I feel like.
Yeah.
I know it's a good stage for Game & Watch.
Yeah, and I feel like now Mass's playstyle of just like wing out with eggs and going and win never isn't going to really work against Game Watch because, you know, that up B out shield, like right there, into the drag down air.
I think whoever gets advantage is going to really thrive off these platforms. I feel like Game & Watch can do a really good job of just kind of jumping with Nair and covering a lot of options. Same thing with Yoshi. So, you know, it's going to be whoever has stage control is going to give out a lot of percent. Doing a really good job of using this up air as pressure when Mass is trapped on that top platform.
Yeah, and I really like how Wood is just doing a really good job of controlling all the stage that he can right now. Like, he's not letting Mass get too much stage control and still find these straight hits and whatnot, just controlling with Nair. Oh, almost found the down smash right there.
And doing a good job with these down thairs too, although they haven't gotten him a lot of percent. Really, really good out there. Off on stage, yeah.
Right, using the key go low, I really like that play right there.
Yeah. we saw earlier that Mass was able to frame him with that down tilt and try to go for that fair, especially at this percent. I feel like that's really risky, and Wood needs to watch out for that. So that was really smart to use the key to go down low, get himself in a better position so he could up B straight to the ledge rather than like air dodge.
Right, and have you noticed that whenever he jabs, he doesn't do the initial, like the rapid jab, he times his A presses to where he just does slow hits. Not really sure why he does that, but it's an interesting playstyle, to say the least. But good job on Mass to find that down smash right there and eating up the stocks.
Okay, goes for that key again.
Very good for you right there.
And both players just doing a really good job of dominating the ledge when they're in that position and that advantage.
Right, I feel like both these players are really good at ledge trapping and vice versa getting off ledge. It doesn't seem too heavily one-sided. Like,
Stepping the wrong way.
like it still feels like Mass can still bring this back if he just keeps Wood at disadvantage for long enough.
I honestly feel like this is even right now.
It-
Game & Watch is so light. I mean, whoever takes this next stock is going to be...
It's going to have the
upper
long
hand.
run momentum, yeah. Right, down being back to ledge from Mass right there.
Unfortunate key there, kind of caught himself.
Oh, the forward air
on
to
the
upper.
ledge, yeah.
Such a good play there from Mass.
Rage Yoshi.
Yeah, putting Wood on his last stock. Right, nice drag down.
Okay, yep. Good catch with that.
Oh, I thought he was just
With
going
that
to kill off
down
the
air on
top
the
right there.
platform.
That would have been such a very good play. I really like the way he utilized down air.
That was a good parry to get out of that situation. That very
Yeah.
easily could have broken his shield if he wasn't careful.
Oh, Wood really needs to start watching his landings right here against this Yoshi.
And again, using that key, putting himself off stage and putting him in a really scary position against this Yoshi at the ledge.
Yeah, but he's also getting caught by Mass's up tilts a lot, which put him in position for a really strong up air.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he was able to follow up the last one. Massing at about 211 right now. That's going to do it. No, very good DI. Right,
He's
it's
at
going to
211 right now. Game & Watch just really struggles to kill in situations like this. He needs it back there or something. And
But up here will take it. Mass taking that set 2-1 over Wood. Good stuff from both players.